Hi, everyone. It's Genene with a practice on day 24 of our 30-day yoga journey to balance our solar plexus chakra, the Manipura Chakra in Sanskrit. If you'd like more information about chakras, you can go over to my website where I have a more in-depth explanation of each of the chakras as well as a longer practice for all of them as well. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to my channel to support my YouTube channel. And I really look forward to hearing from you in the comments how this particular practice worked for you in terms of balancing your solar plexus chakra as well as how did it feel overall. You do have some optional props today. They're all optional: strap, 2 blankets or a block, 2 blankets or a bolster, and then maybe if you want to make things harder later on, 1 block. Let's begin today in child's pose. So if you do happen to have these props, this is what I'm saying, it's optional, but you could place them in between your legs when you come into child. So it's more of a supported position. Big toes together, knees wide, whatever you're doing. And then come down. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Root down and back through your hips. And then forehead can be either down or you could turn your head. I'm going to place my forehead straight down on my props. If you do have props, place your hands underneath your shoulders so you can press yourself up to get your props away, out in front of you. Coming back to child's pose, let's everyone walk our whole upper body and our arms over to the right. Get a nice side stretch here. Inhale, center. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then over to the left. See how you can use your breath to stretch the tissue in between your rib cage, each rib. Inhale back to center. Notice what's changed. Hands underneath shoulders. Use your abdominals as much as you can. Lift yourself up. Let's go on to all fours. And from all fours, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, press your hips back. Feel an engagement in your outer hips moving in and using your powerful core to help you press your thighs straight back. Come down onto your knees. Now swing your feet over to the left and sit down with your knees going over to the right. And then you're going to place the top of your left foot to the arch of your right foot for Bhadrasana twist. Now inhale, lift your spine, and exhale, twist to the right. So the left hand outside of right thigh, right hand behind. Every inhale, an invitation to lengthen up through the spine, through the front and back ribs. Every exhale, an invitation to either move or stay right where you're at. Inhale, come to the other side. Feet go to the right, down. Right foot goes on top of the arch of right ankle, really, on the arch of your left foot. And then twisting left. Imagine you're spiraling all the way from the lowest part of your pelvis all the way up through the crown of your head. Deepening your breath. Inhale to untwist. Come to your hands and knees. And then inhale your right leg in the air, firming your belly as you do. And then imagine you're using your low belly to pull your right knee into your chest. And then step your right foot right between your hands. Left hand on the floor underneath your shoulder. Inhale, turn your belly and your heart to the right, twist to the right, and then maybe extending your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down to the floor. Inhale your right leg behind you in the air again. Gazing on the floor about 3 feet in front of you, so neck is nice and long. Feel how your belly right here is helping you support your leg. And then from there, challenging your balance. Inhale your left arm out in front of you. And then lift your arm high to the sky. Big toe point straight down and find from the center of your pelvis. Extend out both limbs. So instead of letting your back go and get collapsy, you're focused on the strength in your spine here. And then exhale, set everything down, take a breath. Inhale your left leg in the air. And exhale, low belly pulls the knee in deep, knee to nose. Step your left foot through, right between the hands. However you need to get it there. Right hand on the floor underneath your right shoulder or on fingertips. And then spin from the center of your torso, spin to the left. And then the left arm is just an extension. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale for nothing. And then on your next inhale, extend your right arm. Maybe can you lift your limbs a little bit higher? And then exhale, set everything down. Come to sitting. Bend your legs out in front of you, feet flat on the floor. And then this is where you get to use that optional block if you want to make things a little more interesting. Block in between upper inner thighs. So start with your forearms on the ground. We're going into Navasana. So from here, squeezing the block, you could lift both legs. You can always play with, if you want it easier, to lift one leg at a time. Okay? Or lift both legs. This is option 1. Okay, option 2 is to come up onto your hands and lift the legs, keeping the legs bent, squeezing that block, or lifting just one leg. All these different options. Keep lifting up through your heart, your sacrum, your sternum bone. And then you have the option to stay here or bring one arm out. Maybe you play, maybe you do both. And then option to keep your legs bent or straighten them. And then bring your palms together. Something else you can do. The list goes on. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right if that's available to you. Stay here. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. So maybe one day you do, 10 of those. 3 times. Inhale up, lift, and exhale, lower. Take the block away. And then hands in front of shins. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bow. Now you have one more option to move from Navasana to Ardha Navasana to Navasana, which means you lower down halfway and up. If you have sciatica or if it's bothering you today, you're going to skip this for sure. It will not feel good. So choose how you want to do this. On forearms, on hands, or arms lifted. And see if you can do straight legs or bent legs. What's it going to be today? Lift your legs however you want. One leg, 2 legs. Maybe you don't do any of this. Just focus on lifting one leg at a time. Inhale. And then exhale, lower down halfway. So your head and your feet are in line. Pull it through that belly. And then inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. So I know for me, I can't do this every day. So this is exciting. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Oh, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Anytime you get tired, just lie down, draw your knees into your chest. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's just do one more. Right? Yeah. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower the legs. And give yourself a big hug. Hug your knees into your chest. Lower your head. All right, now let us lie down on our bellies. So we'll do a nice gentle twist here. So legs nice and long from your legs. Bhujangasana with a twist. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, lower. Now the trick is going to be, as you lift up, taking your left leg, the left foot and shin is going to drop into the midline, and the inner thigh is going to widen to the left. The left inner thigh widens to the left. So you literally can feel your sitting bone move to the left, lengthen your tailbone into that space, and you keep pulling your sacrum through, and then you twist to the right. Let's try it. Inhale, lift up, and twist to the right. Widening left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, widen to the right, twist left. Inhale and exhale. We'll do that one more time. I'll bring my hands closer to my chest, across from my chest. Inhale, lift. Twist right. Widen left. Inhale, center. Lower down on an exhale, and then inhale, lift. And exhale to the right. And exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. You can press yourself up onto your knees or do a full reverse chaturanga. Firm your right leg. Inhale, lift it in the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay here. And then step your right foot right between your hands. Grab your ankle, whatever you need to do. Turn your left foot flat to the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, twist. So you can always have your right forearm on your right thigh. And then exhale, lower that hand down. And then right hand down to the floor, left hand down to the floor. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, twist. Same thing we did before with our leg on the ground. So if you need to, bring your back leg down. And then exhale, lower down. Now you have the option to keep going on this. Many options. You could inhale, lift up into crescent if you have the balance, the strength right here in your core. And then exhale, hands in front of your heart. Remember, we're looking for aiding our digestion, so we're doing a lot of twisting. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. So you might stay there. Or you could hook your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh if that's available to you. Turn the belly, turn the heart to the right. Maybe you extend your arms. Feel a sweetness in the twist. And then exhale, lower everything down. Step your right foot back, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. And then exhale, knee to nose. Step your left leg through. Turn your right foot. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Lift the back heel. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, crescent, optional. It can always be down on your back knee. You could grab a chair. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lengthen right up through your sternum bone. Exhale, twist. Turn your belly and your heart to the left. So you could just stay here. Or go further. Maybe you bow. Maybe you hook your elbow to the outside of that left leg. Maybe you extend your arms. This just keeps going. You can always turn your back foot flat if that's part of your practice. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. And then let's return to child's pose. It could be supported or not supported. Doesn't matter. Checking in with how you're feeling now. Specifically focused on this solar plex region. Hands underneath your shoulders, pressing yourself up. And then come to a comfortable seated position. Whatever cross-legged position you would like. And then once found, gently allow your eyes to close. And you're invited, as you take your shoulder blades on your back, root down through your sitting bones, to visualize a yellow sphere of light in your solar plexus, about 8 to 12 inches in diameter, swirling. See it spinning clockwise. And now counterclockwise. Horizontal. And now vertical. And go back to horizontal. And then vertical. And now clockwise. And counterclockwise. And then finally allowing it to spin in all directions all at once. Listening. To the information it has for you, the message. Perhaps something it wants you to pay attention to. Or a gratitude towards you for taking care of it. And then take your attention back to your whole body. And from here, you can choose to go into your own Shavasana. For now, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Namaste.